you have been brainwashed to be poor or even broke. And how do I know this? Because everywhere you look, we are literally being programmed and conditioned and taught poverty mindset. When you look at our culture, when you look at our media, when you look at our religions and most of our spiritual circles, when you look at the education system and the economic system, and even most of our families and our upbringings through our childhood, we are conditioned with these notions, with these concepts, with these beliefs of lack and scarcity and unworthiness. And we can just start by looking at the cultural norms, the cultural programmings of consumerism, where we are being taught on multiple levels through our media, through our social interactions, that we're not enough unless we acquire, unless we purchase products that make us happy, make us beautiful. We have to have experiences or acquire things in order to be successful. This whole notion of consumerism is constantly reinforcing this subtle belief and self-image that I'm not enough until this or until that. And that is also born out of our education system, because when you look at the way that we are incentivized or encouraged, it's you have to live up to this standard, and if you don't, there's something wrong with you. Or if you're not like your peer, then there's something wrong with you. Or you're in a lower class or in a lower grade or in a lower capability, so you're treated differently. And then, of course, when you look at the economic system of scarcity and competition and all of these notions of there not being enough to go around, or money doesn't grow on trees, or you have to work hard in order to get by, all of these ideas are imprinted in all of these different ways, which have us looking at the world through a lens of the glass is half full. And when we're looking at the world, when we're looking at our life, when we're looking at reality and our direct experience, with there being less, when there's being a lack, when we are limited, then we're always going to be falling short. We're always going to be experiencing less than we want. We're always going to be feeling unworthy and undeserving. And this is where the religious and spiritual contexts come in, because there is this notion of sort of minimalism or humility, which is not a real humility, it's more of a poverty, which is being instilled, where it's like the love of money is the root of all evil. Or for most people, it's just money is the root of all evil. And that the more things you have in your possession, the more greedy you are, the more selfish you are, the less spiritual you are, the less humble you are. All of these notions are imprinting and programming a sense of guilt, a sense of, I can't stand out from the crowd. I can't actually get what I want. And therefore, it's creating this sense that I should want less. I should actually strive to be this fake humble, which is just actually weak. It's just small. It's just powerless. But you are the creator of your life. And as the creator, when you know the creator that you really are, the essence of your soul, the truth of your being, the source of your life, you know directly the infinite consciousness that you are. And therefore, you know yourself to be all things. You literally are everything, everywhere, all at once. And so it is through our limiting and lack beliefs that we filter our experience through the lens of limitation and lack. And therefore, we create the experience of being less than, not capable of, not being worthy of, not having abundance, not seeing opportunities, being a victim to life, needing to earn and work hard and struggle and suffer in order to get what we want and to live the life that we want. But when you actually see clearly how you're creating your life through all these various lenses of beliefs, through the thoughts that you entertain, through the feelings that you harbor towards yourself and that you project onto the reality of your life, you start to see that it's actually much simpler. It's right there in your conscious experience each and every moment. And so when you go to the store and you say, well, I just can't afford that, that's coming from programming of scarcity and lack and limitation. Is it true that you cannot afford it? It may be your experience that you don't have the money for it right now, but when you say something like, I can't afford it, you are containing this entire possibility of life, of creation, to a false idea that it cannot be done. And this may seem overdramatic or like over the top, but language is everything, and the way we speak and what we speak into existence is literally determining our experience. So you ought to become conscious of what you think, of what you believe, of how you feel in each moment, because it's literally creating your life. And there are so many ways that we speak these things into existence and therefore shape our reality and distort our perspective to be looking for less than the opportunities that we want, to be seeing less than the possibilities that we wish to see, to be keeping ourselves down, holding ourselves back, and containing ourselves to this fake, humble, fake, inauthentic, untrue sense of ourself. It is not original. These are not our true and core beliefs from a soul level. Your soul is boundless. Your spirit is free. Your true self is infinite. And when you come in contact with the real you beyond the programming and the conditions of our modern world, when you sift through all these ideas and come back to the source of who you are, which is all things, then you know what you're capable of. You know what you're worthy of because you're literally worthy of it all. And the more you can feel that, the more you can know that directly, tangibly, that you are infinitely worthy, you are infinitely loved, you are capable beyond your wildest dreams, then you will stop holding yourself back. You will treat yourself. You will give more to yourself. You will allow yourself to receive more. And I'm not suggesting that you be reckless or stupid, just going out tonight or tomorrow or right now and spending beyond your means as if that's going to prove something to the universe. No. But I'm saying open up to more of who you are and allow life to show you just how worthy you are when you push the boundaries of these conditions, of these programs, of these beliefs that have become so familiar as your sense of self. Question each and every thought that doesn't feel good. We have this emotional, intuitive guidance system where a thought or a feeling or a belief, when it doesn't align with our true self, our higher self, that infinite, boundless, free self, it actually feels bad. But we've also been taught to distrust our feelings. But if you were to only become aware of the discordance and the disalignment within your emotional experience, within your intuitive perceptions, you would start to realize very quickly and easily all of the ideas that are not true, that are not yours. And in becoming aware of them and understanding where you've picked them up and why you're still holding on to them, because they are serving you. They're keeping you safe. They're giving you a false sense of security. They're creating a familiar experience, all of which is just out of fear for stepping into the unknown. When you see that clearly, you can just say, no more. I'm going to let this go. It's no longer serving me, and I'm going to step into all that I am. And when you take that step, life responds in kind, and it shows you and reveals to you and offers you more of that abundance that you are. Because, my friends, you are abundance. You are freedom. You are that creative spirit which knows no limitation or lack. So remember your true nature. Open up more and more to that essence that you are, that rich, prosperous, abundant stream of life, which is always already here. Feel grateful for what you have, not constantly looking for more or what you're lacking. Love yourself. And in loving yourself, allow yourself to follow your inspiration, to act on your excitement, to pursue what you're passionate about, because that is abundance in action. And when you do that and you trust in yourself and you surrender to life, you will be amazed at how much you can receive and just how much you can give. And you see, all of this is in my 3-part model, the I Am framework. And it's free. And if you want to have access to it, just comment abundance down below and I'll send it to you. It's literally walking you through how to shift your identity, the beliefs, the thoughts, the feelings, which are creating the construct of your sense of self and therefore projecting your reality. And in coming in contact with your true self, you get a sense of the vision that's possible for you, the life that you're capable of creating, because you come in contact with who you truly are. And that is when you can align with that true identity, your true self. And in aligning with that true self, you manifest that as your life, as your experience. And that's the model. I am. Identity, alignment, manifestation. And you are already doing this in each and every moment of your life. So you don't need to learn how to do this. You just need to do it consciously and deliberately and intentionally. And you see, this is a framework, this is a model that walks you through it step by step with videos, worksheets that you can download and fill in with habits that serve you. And you can join a community for free of like-minded people who are doing this together and be reinforced positively, to be encouraged and supported. So again, comment abundance down below and I'll send you this model and this free access to this online community, and you can try it out today. You deserve it. You are more than worthy of it, and it is time.